Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and to another what I eat in a day video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very excited, and the reason I'm excited is because I'm about to make pancakes. I cannot tell you how much I love pancakes, and I recently discovered the M&S organic, I think it was the organic one, maple syrup, the Canadian authentic maple syrup, and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. So we're going to be having like a brunchy situation. This morning was pretty simple. I got up, I think I had a cup of tea today actually, which is quite different for me. Normally I start my day with a coffee, so I'm definitely feeling like I need some caffeine in that sense. But I had it with a banana, and then I did a workout. I did about an hour 10 on my exercise bike, which is quite intensive for me. Normally I do between 40 minutes to an hour, but today I went a little bit over, and I really enjoyed it. I feel really pumped, really ready for the day. It's a Sunday today, so I've just had a shower. I've washed my hair, so it's up at the moment, just because if not it would be a massive situation, which no one needs to see Hagrid today. So yeah, until it smooths and I can sort of sort it out later, it's up today. But yeah, outfit wise, very simple. I actually have some very busy pants on today. These are from Topshop. They're a new find and I got them from ASOS. And what I love about these is they're just perfect for the weekends. They're super baggy, but they are very busy indeed in their design. And then I have it on with my Miss Selfridge top that I've had for years. Very simple, again, nothing to write home about, but very comfortable. And just ideal for days today, like where I want to be comfy, but also I'm filming. I want to be a little bit put together. And I love this busy design. It's not for everybody, but as you can see, I love colour. So yeah, very simple outfit. I have put a bit of makeup on today. I've done a bit of skincare. I feel like my skin is getting back to normal, which is great. And yeah, there's nothing really else to report. So I know what I'm having for dinner, like for lunch. For dinner tonight, I also know what I'm having. I'm having salmon with veg. I have not had salmon in months. I do not remember the last time I had a salmon steak or like a piece of salmon. And I bought some green veggies. I've kind of done a bit of a cheat because I bought a ready-made bag of vegetables for roasting from Marx's. And I think I got like a tub of greens from Sainsbury's. And I'm going to do it in the air fryer with a very simple marinade, but it's going to be absolutely delicious and very calorie conscious as well. Anyway, I'm just going to get started. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment. I hope you're all well, and let's go make some pancakes. The pancake recipe that I use is very simple. I think it's like a BBC Good Food one, so it's not even, it's quite basic, but I tend to do Layla emoji pancakes, and I do Andy and I just the regular ones. When I say emoji, I have a special pan that I cook them in, but it's the same batter. And I don't know whether to do double the serving, just because last time Andy and Layla wanted a bit more and because I did quite a small serving of them, because we had it with bacon and we had it with sausage as well, which I think we might do today as well. We're not just having pancakes, we're going to have them with some sides as well, which I'll talk through. Alright, so the pancakes are made. This is what they look like. It's not my finest batch, I'm not gonna lie, but I have some raspberries here, some blackberries. Layla and I and Andrew have, well, Layla and I have one sausage each and Andrew has two. This is 2 pieces of streaky bacon each for me and Layla. Andy's is in the oven still, he wants to crisp it up even more. We have the organic maple syrup that I spoke about, and then Layla will most likely want some Nutella. Pancakes were really delicious and we've just finished, and I get that that wasn't really great in terms of you guys knowing calorie value and point value, so I thought that I would take advantage of showcasing the recipe builder on the app. Now this is something that I banged on about loads, because when I was pointing quite strictly and I was making a lot of food from scratch, it was one of the things that I used the most, that and the barcode scanner, and it enabled me to put my recipes in and work out a point value based on grams per serving and that kind of thing, so, or portion per serving. So basically all I did was I put all of that recipe into the app, and then I divided it on the amount of portions that we would typically have, and then I applied it to what I'd eaten. And to give you guys some context, now this is very, very heavy in terms of point value for me, very heavy. In fact, I think that realistically if I was pointing, if I was trying to lose weight, I would probably have just had either the pancakes or the bacon and the sausage. I wouldn't have combined it all. That's a bit bougie for me. But obviously on maintenance, and when you're having a low calorie dinner in the evening, that kind of thing, when you think about it in terms of calories, it's actually not that high, and it's absolutely okay to do that. But when it comes to point value, so not calories but point value, I put it all into the app. I also popped in the maple syrup, the streaky bacon, the Richmond sausage, and that was 17 points. Now the pancakes were actually only 10 points a serving, which I think is perfectly reasonable, and that equated to 4 of those little pancakes, which would have been more than ample for me. But I ended up having 1 piece of the streaky bacon, not 2, because I got quite full. I had the sausage and I had the maple syrup as well, so it became 17 points. So it was 7 points for the bacon, the maple syrup and the sausage, which actually isn't that high, but when you combine it with the pancakes, it becomes quite a calorific, or not calorific rather, but a point heavy brunch. So that's what I had, and if I was tracking today, it would have left me with 6 points if I was not maintaining, actually, because I think this is on a, I don't think I've switched this back up to the maintain. I think this is on the lower point value of 23 a day. I think maintenance might be 28, 27. So actually I probably would have had about 11 points left if I was maintaining, or 6 points left if I was on the lower, which is 23 points a day, which is a weight loss of 1 to 2 pounds per week. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys some context as to what that would cost if you were to do something similar. But as I've mentioned, the WW app is full of more calorie conscious recipes when it comes to making pancakes. So check those out. But these were delicious. I 100% recommend, and I just loved eating them, so that's fine. So yeah, I just thought I'd give some context and give some additional value to those who are like myself, have the app and want to utilize it a little bit. Again, it's not something I would have done if it wasn't for this video. I wouldn't have even checked it. I have the app because I think they're handy for these videos, not because I'm actively tracking myself. But also you have to consider that I did a workout today as well, and during that workout I think I lost about, let me check actually, because I did take a picture just in case, just to see. And today my workout, I lost 400 calories. So actually I probably could afford to eat more today than I'm actually eating. But this just to give you a gauge on what that was about, and the fact that it was quite bougie for me, but I've obviously done a workout as well, so it kind of cancels itself out in some kind of way. But anyway, thought I'd give context. But for now I'm gonna snuggle down with a movie, and then in a few hours I'm likely to have a little snack, which I'll talk through at the time. So it's been a few hours since we had our pancakes. Andy and I are watching a film, and Andy's just made me a coffee, which is lovely because this is the first one I've had today, and surprisingly it is now 3:30 and it's the first one. I am going to have a little snack, despite the fact that I had a real sweet treat for breakfast. I am going to have our brunch, a McVitie's Digestive Gold, which I'll show you in a second, but I have just checked on the app and it is there, and it's 4 points for 1 biscuit. Now again, if I was tracking, that would leave me 2 for the day, which would be absolutely fine, because the salmon that I would have tonight would be free technically if I was pointing, plus I'd be on maintain anyway, but I'm telling you as it is on the amount of 23. The veg that I have is free. I didn't factor in oil anyway, so I wouldn't do that. The only thing I would factor in is my marinade, which would be honey. I would have a bit of honey. Everything else would be free in terms of point value, apart from the oil, which again I didn't really get involved in. So I wouldn't care about that too much. It is quite a point heavy day. But is it? I mean, probably not. Like I said, I'm going to have one of these McVitie's, and what I love about these is it's caramelized white chocolate. These are kind of a collaboration with the Gold Bar, a bar that I used to love as a child. Oh god, it smells wonderful, and it's like a Caramac basically, so it's got this caramelly chocolate on top, and I'm just going to sit here and dip it into my coffee, and it is absolutely delicious. I discovered these in Sainsbury's yesterday for the first time. And they're really creamy and delicious. not too sweet actually, which I really do like. Alright, so it's time to make dinner, and as I mentioned this morning, I'm going to be having salmon and I'm very excited about that. I am going to whip up a quick marinade, which is going to be a bit of honey, some chili paste because I don't have any fresh chili. I have some olive oil here, some lemon, some garlic, but the rest of my accompaniments are kind of coming ready-made for me. I just need to roast them with some olive oil, salt and pepper. I might put a bit of paprika in there or peri-peri spice just to give them a bit of something. But this is the chunky Mediterranean style vegetable mix, which I got from Marks. Is really simple. Onions, courgette, peppers, that kind of thing. Nothing too exciting, but will definitely be very delicious. And I also have this green vegetable medley, which consists of sweet garden peas, tender stem broccoli, tender leeks, and spring greens. So, of course, all the veg is free. The salmon is free if you were pointing. So the only real thing I need to concern myself with is the marinade at this point. So I'm going to pop the vegetables into a roasting dish and roast them. I would air fry them, but I want to roast them. And then I'll air fry the fish with, again, a bit of honey, salt and pepper, chili, garlic, and it's going to be a very simple one, but again, packed full of flavour. Dinner. That salmon, I know I say it every time after the evening meal, but I think honestly that's one of my favourite meals that I've had in quite a long time. I just haven't had salmon for ages and I really enjoyed it. The veg was lovely, the salmon marinade was just lovely, it was tender, it was just delightful. Like, honestly, especially, I mean, today it's been really grey, cold and rainy, but actually for summer and for lighter meals it's just perfect. And like, done in the air fryer, it was just perfection. Now I am likely to have a bit of fruit later on, probably either a pink lady apple, because I've been really enjoying those straight out of the fridge cut up, or an orange. I'll see what I feel like after, but I am likely to have some fruit, but nothing else from me. So I'm going to end it here, so hopefully I can get this up tomorrow, which is Monday the 9th. So yeah, leave a comment. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more What I Eat Todays from me and the occasional vlog thrown in there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.